Today we just gonna keep it 100. I'm not doing no more free headaches. I mean, anybody looking for me that want to do business with me, it's gonna cost you. And just for the record, with Kodak Black, I never took a dime from that kid. He never gave me a penny. All I did was went in my pocket and spent money. I gave him advice, whether he listened or not, that's on him. That's his business. I flew him and his homeboys out. I went to the government, got him cleared. And I told him, I said, man, you got this attorney that's a crook. I mean, Rick Ross talking about him, and you can check it. You know, he said, well, big dog, get my paperwork. And he said, call him. I called him. He never called me back. I said, man, how am I help you if your attorney don't want to show me the paperwork? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. His criminal attorney ended up being 100. But a lot of these guys in this music industry, they say they want help, but they really don't. A lot of these guys are throwing up 50, 100 racks on social media and talk about the community. But when I give from my heart. I don't ask nobody for nothing. The real Kodak story should be how much have Tito Saddlemeyer made off of him for the last couple of years.
Here's what your man Master P had to say about this video on Instagram. He said, Master P says the real story is how much money does Theo Saddlemeyer, I hope I pronounced the name correctly, make off Kodak Black. For the record, I met Kodak Black through Charlemagne. I did not look for him for any business endeavors. Kodak reached out to me directly for help. A lot of people told me to not get involved with him, but I'm about helping the next generation. And I looked at him as just misunderstood. I treated him like a son. I never asked for a dime. I never took any money from him. I only went into my pocket and spent money. I paid for plane tickets for him and his guys. I went to the government to get him cleared. My intention was to help him build a positive image from the perception that he had out there already. I realized that his entertainment lawyers do not want him to learn the music business. They would rather keep him ignorant so that they can keep taking advantage of him. And they especially don't want someone like me to be around him because they know I'm going to keep it 100. Kodak asked me to manage him. And the first thing I told him was to get all of his contracts so that we could audit them. That's just business 101. Kodak asked me to call his entertainment lawyer, Theo Saddlemeyer. But he did not return my phone call for over 30 days. And he never sent any paperwork, which is a red flag. Kodak doesn't even know how much he's actually paying this guy. And I told Kodak I could no longer do business for him. I'm not making any money off this anyway. Rather, off of this anyway. It's just a headache. After this experience, I'm not doing any more free headaches. I'm not doing anything else for free. So moving forward, anybody that reaches out to me for business, it's going to cost. I have no more time to waste. I'm a businessman. People are going to pay me for my time just like any other professional. I don't mind helping my people and giving back because that's what I love to do. But if anybody on social media throwing up money and they are committed to helping their community, they should also pay for it out of their pockets if that's what they genuinely want to do. I am not God. I realize that I can only help people that truly want to be helped. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the gods of rap has spoken. Thank you, Master P, for your wisdom and your insight, sir. I wish Kodak Black, this young brother, would have got his shit together and would have handled business accordingly. There needs to be some sort of information put out there for these new guys trying to come up in the rap business. This should have been done a long time ago. But there needs to be some detailed information to help these young guys understand how to conduct business properly. When you have somebody who's willing to be in your corner, like a Master P, somebody who's been around for decades, somebody who's made hundreds of millions of dollars, you need to listen to him. Master P is the freaking Bill Gates of hip hop. Whenever somebody like a Master P, a Dr. Dre, let me see, there's only a handful of them, y'all. A Master P, a Dr. Dre, a Diddy, a Jay-Z comes your way, you need to listen to these moguls. You know, any information that they can provide to you should be seen as not even being worth money, but being priceless. And you need to thank them and say thank you so much for providing this information for me. And whatever they ask of you, whether they need you to chill out because you're wild out on social media, or they need you to pay for the advice, or whatever they ask you to do, you need to be like, damn, I'm trying to get up under that wing. And it's really just so terrible, because a lot of these young dudes in the hip hop industry, they don't come from anything anyway. So they feel like this: if some young rapper who's their peer is making $2 to $5 million, and that's how much they're gonna make in the duration of their career, they would rather listen to the person who made $2 to $5 million over the person who made $200 to $500 million, like a Master P. They would literally rather listen to the person who's just makes the requirements for being rich, as opposed to somebody who's lived like a king for decades. Anytime you run into somebody like that, that's the person you need to attach yourself to. That's the person who's going to have the knowledge, knowing the ins and outs of how to truly maneuver, as Jay-Z said, in a room full of vultures. Jay-Z, if I'm not mistaken, just sounded like a $200 million deal. For example, the whole, was it Live Nation or something? It was some sort of deal where he's going to be touring, I think, for the next 10 years, and he's supposed to get paid like $200 million or something crazy like that. Master P has made these huge deals, made movies, albums, sold albums out of the trunk of his car, to taking over the world. Not just hip hop, but taking over the world. You got to understand something. Not everybody's going to do what they did. When you find somebody like that who has that much knowledge, that is the person to listen to. Not the person who's just barely rich. There's somebody just like you. This is somebody who's there to be your teacher. I mean, if he wants to be your teacher, it's yes, Mr. Master P. What do you have to say to me? I'm going to stand there, sit there, listen to every damn word he has to say. And if he's going to fly me and my boys out there for us to come get some knowledge from him, we're going to be there on the first thing smoking. Shout out to Master P for giving his knowledge and wisdom to this young brother. I wish he would have listened. You know, he is very young. I understand Kodak Black is only probably like 20 years old or something like that. He's a young boy. He's out here wilding. And he really doesn't know who he was in the presence of. He really needs to get his shit together. Somebody was trying to spit some knowledge in his ear, and he did not understand who he was truly in the presence of, man. He really missed out on that one. But anyways, hopefully he'll get his shit together. Maybe a couple years, he'll be a little bit older, a little more mature. And he'll come back and listen to the guy Master P. It is what it is, y'all. I mean, shit, Master P has any advice from young, be like, sir, let me sit my bitch ass down right here. Let me hear everything you got to say. I'm like, matter of fact, excuse me, I'll be right back. I'm going to go clean my ears out. Let me go get this Q-tip popping. I'm going to want to hear every word. I'll be listening like to every little thing he says, man. But anyways, shout out to Master P, man. There's a lot of people who get to a certain position and they won't even, give their wisdom because they feel like people aren't going to listen anyway. So, like what happened with Master P. But I just want to tell you, P, a lot of us are out here listening. So, if you do have any advice, please make a YouTube video or an Instagram video, anything, and those that are supposed to listen will listen. And hopefully Kodak Black will come back around because I see potential in him. Out of all these young rappers, he's one of the only ones that I see could potentially do something. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go type this in, Kodak Black. Is it 1K Everything? I think the song is titled. And he has another one. It's a really popular record too. I wish I could remember the name of that song. Let me see. I'm going to go look this up. I'm doing this live. It's almost the end of the video. Don't worry, y'all. I'm about to shut up real soon. Alright, so let me see. He had that song. I'm pretty sure that it is called 1K Everything. And then he had this other song. I think it's called Tunnel Vision. Look that up. Kodak Black, 1K Everything, and Kodak Black, Tunnel Vision. This young boy has some potential. I mean, he could be a problem out here, but he's really going to need to smarten up, man, because, he's already been locked up once, and it's like that long arm of the law, they'll get you. Your career will be over real quick. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of rap careers don't even last that long. And Mr. Kodak Black, anytime somebody like a Master P is in your presence, listen up, straighten up. You listen up, and you do what the hell they tell you to do, because he's only gonna help you. There's a lot of people in this industry who will gyp you. They will rob you. They'll screw you over. They act like they're your friend, and they'll be your enemy. They'll be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Master P is one of the few people, there's only a handful of them, who will really be by your side, who's really loyal, who has a track record of great integrity, great business sense. It's only a handful of them, Kodak. You really missed out. I feel sorry for you. You have no idea. Man, you hit the lottery and threw away the ticket. But this is all my opinion. What do I know? Just a Master P fan with the microphone. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, Meat Magazine blog and Instagram. Hit the notification button. It's right next to the subscribe button. It looks like a bell. Once you click that button, you'll be sent alerts to be notified when new videos get posted. Jesus, by the way, if I ever get the chance to interview Master P, it will make my day. I'm going to reach out to him. I don't know whether or not he's going to say, I don't know what I can't even talk. Just even thinking about it. I don't know whether he's gonna say yes, but I'm definitely gonna reach out to Master P and see what he says, and hopefully he'll respond. But if he doesn't, hey, you know, I just appreciate P for everything he's done in hip hop. Anyway, I also appreciate the fact that he spoke out for another P, for Prodigy of Mobb Deep. You know, with the situation with BET and everything, and like he was like, oh, y'all want to honor him now, but just last week, you know, y'all was shitting on him or whatever. So shout out to Master P for being a real one.